Hot sand on toes, cold sand in sleeping bags. I come to know that memories were the best things you ever had. The summer shorn, beat down on bonehead backs, so far from home where the ocean stood, down dust and pine bone tracks. We slept like dogs down by the fireside, awoke to the fog were all around us, the boom of summertime. Yeah. We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted in the warmth rang true inside these bones. As the old pine fell, we sang, just to bless the morning. Oh, hot sand on toes, cold sand in sleeping bags. I come to know the friends around you are all you'll always have. Smoke in my lungs, or the echoed stone, careless and young, free as the birds that fly, with weightless souls on. We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted in the warmth rang true inside these bones. We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted in the warmth rang true inside these bones. As the old pine fell, we sang, just to bless the morning. I was following the eye, 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 was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in summertime. Become no fight too hard. Become no fight too hard. Become no fly too hard. Take the body, become no fly too hard. Save us past. I know why the sometimes show. Beating no fly too hard. Want tomorrow. One tomorrow gone. Become no fight too hard. Become no fight too hard. I'll take the bus with fees as faith was gone. Crocs and savers bars and a white that sometimes shown. Please come no fight too hard. Want and borrow gun. Guess you don't fly to want and borrow gun. Tomorrow at the same time, the same feeling will arise, and you will know by then to go down the straight and narrow. So move on to forget about which way you face.
singing say we're done when I'm not finished. I could give so much more, make you feel like never before. Oh, welcome, they said, welcome to the floor.
It's been a while and you found someone better, but I've been waiting too long to give this up. The more I see, I understand, but sometimes I still need you. Sometimes I still need you.
Sometimes I still need you.
Sometimes I still need you.
Sometimes I still need you.
Sometimes I still need you.
Sometimes I still need you.
Sometimes I still need you. Struggling to get in, left waiting outside your door. I was sure you give me more.
No need to come to me when I can make it all the way to you. You made it clear you weren't near enough for me.
Skipped and beat, and when I caught it, you
Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Hold your head up. Keep your head up. Hold your head up. Keep your head up. Hold your head up. Moving on. Keep your head up. Moving on. Hold your head up. Moving on. Keep your head up. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cries, 'cause if there's one thing that she don't need, is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? Your child needs a helping hand. He'll grow to be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns, so he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. And then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as her young man dies, on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cried.
They trap you and they use you before you even know. For love is blind and you're far too kind. Don't ever let it show. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger, the can such a pretty show to steal your heart away. The backstage back on earth again. The dressing rooms are great. They come on strong and it ain't too long, but I make you feel a man. But love is blind and you soon will find you're just a boy again. When you wanna live, you get a cheek, makes you wonder where you are. If you want some more, then she's fast asleep, leaves you twinkling with the stars. For a young grandson, there's nothing I can say. You have to learn just like me, and that's the hardest way. Ooh la la, ooh la 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 la, yeah. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger.
离开你，我无法呼吸。有时把你从我身边夺去，我跟你走，我要跟着你。你从不对我放开你自己。像恋人一般转过山地，我跟你游，我要跟着你，相信，相信。相信，相信人生空无一物，心跳只是因为有
had another one. She paid it for the lime. She put the lime in the coconut. She drank and poured up. She put the lime in the coconut. She drank and poured up. She put the lime in the coconut. She drank and poured up. She put the lime in the coconut. She called the doctor, woke him up and said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve his bellyache." I said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve his bellyache."
Now let me get this straight. Put the lime in the coconut, you drank and poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you drank and poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you drank and poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you called the doctor, woke him up, said, "Doctor,
Ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve his bellyache." I said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve his bellyache." You put the lime in the coconut, you drink them both together. Put the lime in the coconut and you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for the time. His sister had another one, she paid it for the lime. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank and poured up. And put the lime in the coconut, she called it Dr. Coconut. She said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, to relieve this bellyache." I said, "Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take?" I said, "Doctor, now let me get this straight. You put the lime in the coconut, you drink and poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you drink and poured up. Put a lime in the coconut, you drink and poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you're such a silly woman. Put a lime in the coconut and drink them both together. Put the lime in the coconut, then you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both down. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. Woo, ain't there nothing you can take? I say, woo, to relieve your bellyache. You say, well, woo, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, woo, to relieve your bellyache. You say, yeah, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, woo, to relieve his bellyache. I say, doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, doctor, you're such a silly woman. Put the lime in the coconut and drink them both together. Put the lime in the coconut and you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. Yes, you call me in the morning. If you call me in the morning, I'll tell you what to do. If you call me in the morning, I'll tell you what to do. If you call me in the morning, I'll tell you what to do. If you call me in the morning, I'll tell you what to do.
Even if a samurai's head were to be suddenly cut off, he should still be able to perform one more action with certainty. If one becomes like a revengeful ghost and shows great determination, though his head is cut off, he should not die.
And he was walking in the garden, and he was walking in the night, and he was singing a sad love song, and he was praying for his life, and the stars came out around him. Thinking of his sins, and he's looking at his songbird, and he's looking at his wings. There inside the garden came another with his lips. So won't you come and be my lover? Let me give you a little kiss. And he came, knelt down before him, and fell upon his knees. I will give you golden mountains if you stay a while with me. And there was trouble taking place. Trouble taking place. There inside the garden, they kissed and the sun rose, and he walked a little further, and he found he was alone, and the wind it gathered round him. He was thinking of his sins, and he's looking for his songbird. He was looking for his wings. And there was trouble taking place. Trouble taking place. There was trouble taking place. Trouble taking place.
those car crash colors. I control the skies above us. Close my eyes to make the night fall. The comfort of a world revolving. I can hear the earth in orbit. In the night air, in the night air, in the night air, in the night air. I've acquired a taste for silence. Darkness fills my heart with calmness, and each thought like a thief is driven to steal the night air from the heavens. In the night air, 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 in the night, in the night air, 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 in the night air. In the night air, in the night air.
Once upon a time in China, some believe around the year 1003, head priest of the White Lotus clan, Pai Mei, was walking down a road, contemplating whatever it is that a man of Pai Mei's infinite powers would contemplate, which is another way of saying who knows, when a Shaolin monk appeared on the road, traveling in the opposite direction. As the monk and the priest crossed paths, Pai Mei, in a practically unfathomable display of generosity, gave the monk the slightest of nods. The nod was not returned. Now, was it the intention of the Shaolin monk to insult Pai Mei? Or did he just fail to see the generous social gesture? The motives of the monk remain unknown. What is known were the consequences. The next morning, Pai Mei appeared at the Shaolin temple and demanded of the temple's head abbot that he offer Pai Mei his neck to repay the insult. The abbot at first tried to console Pai Mei, only to find Pai Mei was inconsolable. So began the massacre of the Shaolin Temple and all 60 of the monks inside at the fists of the White Lotus. And so began the legend of Pai Mei's 5-point palm exploding heart technique.
And what, pray tell, is the 5-point palm exploding heart technique?
It's been a long and lonely trip, but I'm glad I took it, cause it was well worth it. Got to read a couple books and do some research before I reached my verdict. Never thought that I was perfect, always thought that I had a purpose. I used to wonder if I'd live to see my first kiss. The most difficult thing that I did was recite my own words at a service, realizing the person I was addressing probably wasn't looking down from heaven, or cooking up something in Hell's Kitchen, trying to listen in or eavesdrop from some other dimension. It was self-serving, just like this is. Conveniently religious, on Easter Sunday and on Christmas, the television went from being a babysitter to a mistress. Technology made it easy for us to stay in touch while keeping a distance, so we just stayed distant and never touched. Now all we do is text too much. I don't remember much from my youth, maybe my memory is repressed, or I just spent too much time wondering if I'd live to have sex. I fell in love for the first time in 4th grade, but I didn't have the courage to talk to her. In 8th grade, I wrote the note and slipped it in somebody else's locker. Considered killing myself because of that. It was a big deal, it was a blown cover. It was over for me, my goose was cooked, stick a fork in me. The jig is up, blew my chances, the rest is history. Our future was torn asunder, it became abundantly clear I was only brought here to suffer. At least I didn't include my name. Thankfully I wrote the whole note in code, and it had 10 layers of Scotch tape safety seal, making it impossible to open. Plus it was set to self-destruct. Whoever read it probably died laughing. I wonder if they lived long enough to realize what happened. A year later, I came to understand that wasn't love that I was feeling for her. I had someone else to obsess over. I was older, I was very mature. I forged my time signature while practicing my parents' autograph, cause I was failing math. Disconnected the phone when I thought the teacher would call my home. Checked the mailbox twice a day. At the end of a long dirt road, steamed open a couple envelopes like I was in private detective mode. If you snoop around long enough for something in particular, you're guaranteed to find it. For better or worse, that's how I learned it's best to just keep some things private. It was the best of times. It was the end of times. It was the best of times. It was the end of times. It was the best of times. It was the end of times. Best of times, the end of times. I was always on deck, I was next in line. An only child with a pen and pad, writing a list of things I could never have. Walls in my house were paper thin, every squabble seemed to get deafening. If my memory served me correctly, I made it a point to avoid and forget some things, probably to keep from being embarrassed. Never meant to upset or give grief to my parents. Kept my secrets, hidden my talents in my head, never under the mattress. Therapy couldn't break me, never learned a word that would ensure safety, so I spoke softly. Then I tiptoed off, and the door to my room was like a big old coffin. The way that it creaked when I closed it shut, anxieties peaked when it opened up, as if everything that I was thinking would be exposed. I still sleep fully clothed. It was the best of times. It was beautiful, it was brutal, it was cruel, it was business as usual. Heaven, it was hell. Used to wonder if I lived to see 12. When I did, I figured that I was immortal. Loved to dance but couldn't make it to the formal. Couldn't bear watching my imaginary girlfriend bust a move with any other dudes. Tone Look was talking about a wild thing, but I was still caught up with some child things. Scared of a god who couldn't spare the rod. It was clearly a brimstone and fire thing. Pyromaniac, kleptomaniac, couldn't explain my desire to steal that fire. Now I add it to my rider, like please don't throw me in that patch of briar. It was the best of times. It was the end of times. The school counselor was clueless, cause I never skipped classes, perfect attendance. In listen when they tell you that these are your best years. Don't let anyone protect your ears. It's best that you hear what they don't want you to hear. Better to have pressure from peers than not have peers. Bear won't give you chest hair. Spicy food won't make it curl. When you think you got it all figured out and then everything collapses, trust me, kids, it's not the end of the world.
One night to be confused, one night to speed up truth. We had a promise made, 4 hands and then away, both under influence. We had divine sense to know what to say. Mind is a razor blade to call for hands of above, to lean on. Would it be good enough for me now? One night of magic rush, the start a simple touch. One night to push and scream, and then relief. 10 days of perfect tunes, the colors red and blue. We had a promise made. Call for hands of above, to lean on. Wouldn't be good enough for me now. To call for hands of above, to lean on. Wouldn't be good enough. And you knew the hand of the devil. Kept us awake with wolves' teeth, sharing different heartbeats in one life. To call for hands of above, to lean on. Would it be good enough for me now? To call for hands of above, to lean on. Would it be good enough?
I can fly, but I want his wings. I can shine even in the darkness, but I crave the light that he brings. Revel in the songs that he sings. My angel Gabriel. I can love, but I need his heart.
This is the soup that I believe in. This is the smoke I'm always breathing. This is the way I share my breakfast. This is the way I serve my sentence. I know I should lay low. I should stand tall. This is the beard I'm always growing. I know they're here, I see them floating. Her empress beards, they float so holy. Their beards are here, they gently hold me. Well, who knows, who knows? Yeah, I may come home. Yeah, I may return. This is the way I'm always leaving. This is the soft voice of the evening. This is the way I hear my father. These are the flames that drown the water. Well, I knew I could stand tall. I could lay low. This is the sound that swims inside me. That circle sound is what surrounds me. This is the land that grows around me. And these are the hands that come in handy. Well, we've known, we've had a choice. We chose rejoice.
People who don't pay attention often get stuck.
Grab your chance, otherwise time won't wait. It always flies. Life is flashing before your eyes. So live it up, idealize. Don't stop to compromise. Life just keeps on flashing before your eyes.